Peace. So when a Muslim says Assalamu alaikum, that means peace be on to you. And I believe that there's two things that cannot be bought. That's peace and that's love. And so number one is our love for our Creator. This song, Your House, is my favorite Still Pulse song. And when I'm listening to it, I'm thinking about my Creator and how there's no greater joy than to live in the house of our Creator in the kingdom that was built for us. And so that's the number one sense of love. The love of your Creator is everything. And is the sole reason that I feel joyful. The sole reason that every morning that I wake up feeling fulfilled and purposeful and happy and blissful. That's it. That's the secret. It's my Creator, number one. And then it's the love of self. I learned early on self-preservation is the first law of nature. And as much as I want to say it's the love of your child, the love of your family, without you, what's going to happen to them? So if you don't take care of yourself, it's almost useless to have love for other people. So the love of self is right underneath that. And with self-love, I've spoken about this before, it comes also with how you take care of yourself. These are chia seeds. I bought them in bulk. And it's pretty much almost finished, but I made a chia pudding, which is almond milk. No. I use oat milk and chia seeds. And when I say it's exquisite, I add a little bit of blueberries. It is exceptional. And so how you eat, what you do, working out, all of those things, that's an act of self-love. That's loving yourself. Shout out to the business that I am working on, Say Grace, Health and Wellness. The website will come soon this year. We'll have recipes and things like that, but you can go on Wix and check out some of the articles that I've written about self-care and self-love. Now, the next type of love is the love of family. That's your parents, that's your children, that's your mate. And prior to me attracting my soulmate, I prayed for him, and I got advice from a young lady. Her name is Giselle, and she told me, she said every single morning when she wakes up, she prays for her soulmate. She said she hadn't met him, but she knew, just based off of her spiritual understanding, that he existed within the universe. And she said, wherever he is, she said, girl, he might be in Brazil right now. She said he could be anywhere. But I pray for him. I say, hey, let him wake up. Let him feel good when he wakes up. Let him arrive to work safely. If he's driving his car, I would pray for that he arrives safely.
Hey, Sam, it's Tim down in finance. Hey, Tim.
She said, wherever he's working, may he feel fulfilled in his job. You know, she's like, I just constantly, and she said, and throughout the day, I haven't met him. I don't know who he is. She said, I don't even know his name, but throughout the day, I just pray for him because I know he exists. And I started doing that. I started asking my Creator. I said, I don't know where he is. I don't know who he is. But whatever he's doing, let him feel purposeful. Let him feel passionate. Let him feel fulfilled. Let him attract the right people into his life. Let him be happy. Let him have joy. Let him put you first. I started praying for my soulmate. And then when I found out who he was, I could include his name. And so I pray every single day. I pray for him. I try to pray for myself first. I said, let me pray for myself first. But sometimes I pray for him before I pray for anybody. And I ask to bless his business. I ask for abundance and prosperity to stay with him. I ask that he's spiritually protected. I ask that he feels absolute and utter joy, just euphoria all the time and bliss all the time. I ask that he puts the Creator first. I ask him to feel a burst of love in his heart, like love energy from me. Like I'm sending you love, like extraordinary love vibes from me. And love from the Creator. All types of things I pray for him, for his well-being. And I also want to post this video to let the men in my life, the men that I respect tremendously, the men that have my back, the men that have taught me so much, the men that are wise, the men that are strong, the men with integrity, just the men that I consider alpha males, the men that look after me, the men that want the best for me, you know. And of course, at the top of that list is my child. You know, there's not a day that goes by that I don't pray for my child. But, you know, the grown men, the leaders, the alpha males, the men that are just everything to me, don't worry. That's all I'm going to say. Don't worry. Just because I may have a soulmate, just because I may be in love, does not mean you're going to get any shortage of love. Trust and believe, I got a ton of love to give. I got a ton of love to give. And so I'll pray for you too. I continue to pray for you. Don't think that just because I may be in love that you're not getting a portion of my heart. A piece of my heart still belongs to you. And there's no shortage of love. And I could list all of you guys right now, all the men that I have love for, and say that I pray for the same prayers that I pray for my soulmate. It's pretty much what I'm praying for you. The ones that are in business, I'm praying that your business gets blessed. The ones that are in relationships, I'm praying that your relationship is blessed. That your partner is able to look at you with the same love in their eyes as they did from the day that they met you, the day that you all fell in love. I pray for your safety. I pray for your protection. I pray for the annihilation of your adversaries. I'm praying for you. And so I want you to please know that there's no shortage of love. You all will still be in my heart. I will still continue to pray for you. And I want everybody to know the power of prayer and the power of love. Until next time, guys. Peace.